Yeah, so we're 19 miles away from Socorro, and we're monitoring the radio because we're coming close to Mexican territorial water, and I'm hearing some chatter on the radio. Up to now, they haven't raised us by our boat name. They haven't referred to a velero or a sailboat, and so I'm taking it that it's not, they're not talking to us, but I just want to make sure that if they are talking to us, that I can answer. Alright, so we finally have visual sight of Isla San Benedicto, and we're in good wind, and it's going to carry us for the last 19 or 18 miles that we need to do, and we're celebrating with a dehydrated tank. Just going to have to furl the sail, started the engine. We're about at 2.5 miles from where I want to anchor. And we're not making way towards that anyway because the wind is not bringing us there anymore. The wind gets deviated a little bit by the island, so we're just gonna motor our way there. I'm not sure exactly if it's gonna be a suitable anchorage. I hope so. It is great. If it's not, we'll go check out the other place. I hope we don't have to go to Socorro tonight. That's about it. But we made it, basically, is what it is. I call the trip done. Right ahead of us is Isla San Benedicto, and on port side you have Isla Socorro. It took us 3 days and a half from Puerto Vallarta to do this run, which is a bit more than I expected, but the conditions were light and fickle a little bit at some point. We did it mostly using sail power, and that's why it took us a little bit more time. And that's critical for us because our final destination is San Diego or Ensenada. We'll see how the wind pushes us, and I like having a tank full of gas to open up my options when we're going to be like way far offshore and playing the North Pacific high. Very proud of this trip. Boat performed well, everything went okay, and I'm ready to shoot some sharks now. Alright, so we just made landfall here on San Benedicto Island. The scenery is incredible. That crater right above there, that lava field over there, it's all crevasse. So I just dropped the hook here. I thought I was going to do it on the southern anchorage. We came here on the east side of the island. There was more wind over there and big swells coming in, and the water was very, very deep. I was kind of scared to getting close enough to shore to get some shallow water enough that I could trust my anchor. Right now, the anchor sits in 40 feet of water, which is convenient because it's going to be easy for me to go and check that it has a good hold. I normally do that, but there are places where you know it's a sandy bottom that you don't kind of worry as much. Here I don't know the place, and there's not many people around here that can help us if we run aground because of a faulty anchorage. So I'm just gonna double check it to make sure that we're fine. It's a little bit rolly. With the wind angle right now, it's kind of normal. The winds are supposed to calm down for a few days starting tonight and tomorrow. If that happens, we should have like a nice and quiet night, and that's what we're hoping for. But we'll go check out the anchor anyway. That I saw a shark that just swam by the back of the boat here. I didn't see it precisely, but it was a shadow of a shark. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
And you're going in to dive and check the anchor?
Yeah, we gotta check the anchor. Oh. I don't tiburón. Es un pequeño.
Un pequeño tiburón?
Pequeño tiburón.
Okay. Yeah, practice your Spanish too. That's gonna help for sure. He's curious, huh?
a big sandy bottom everywhere, which is kind of surprising given all the rocks that are around here. But this part here, and we can see it from the beach, basically that beach carries on and goes down over there. We're in 40 foot of water. The anchor is buried in sand, and there's just no way we're gonna move from here apart if that chain breaks. We're in good shape.
All right, so we've put the mighty 20 horsepower Yami on the dinghy. There's a fair bit of wind, but I want to go and recce the first few dive sites we're going to do tomorrow when our friends are going to come over. Those plants there that look like rope and this super rough scenery. It feels like King Kong's Island or something. Garbage bag. We're in that beautiful way far out scenery, and there's a garbage bag. I don't know where it came from, but anyway, it's not in the sea anymore. That's the good news. Remember our friend Debbie and John we met in Puerto Vallarta? Turns out they have a dive compressor on their sailboat and they followed us towards San Benedicto. So they were nice enough to lend us some scuba equipment, and this is why we were able to capture all these images that you're about to see. So big shout out to Bella Nave and their crew. San Benedicto is a beautiful island and a beautiful dive spot, and of course it would have been impossible for us to dive there without the support of our friends sailing vessel Bella Nave. Check out their websites. And of course, thanks to our friends at Cloud19 for making this trip possible.